Hello again. This is Anika. I want to welcome you to the SalesLink Slack channel. I have another video tip for you about taking videos. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about composition. So we're all using these wide-angle lenses in our laptops and computers lately, and there's an awful lot of space on either side of us that can be really boring or distracting if you have a lot of things in the background that don't need to be there. So right now I'm in a rather sparsely decorated apartment, and it would have been just all pretty much white walls if I didn't think it through before I got on the video. So you'll notice on one side I added a very interesting little Buddha figure, and then I also framed it with the soft frond of a palm tree that I've been nursing forever, it seems. On my other side, on the little table, I placed an orchid. So it frames my face on either side, so it's a little bit more interesting as I'm talking to you. And by the way, speaking of distracting situations, look behind me. There's just a real boring light switch there. And so I positioned myself so my head would cover the light switch. If I hadn't done that, it would be just this constant sort of distraction, which is very unnecessary. So while you want a little bit of something to frame you, you don't want distractions. I know some of you like doing your videos in offices, and books can be really interesting behind you. But just be aware of what's there. Just look at it when you're first videotaping yourself and just say, gee, is this distracting or does this work really well? And then just move things around a bit. So my Buddha's not always there. I just put it there because it added a really nice interest on that otherwise blank wall. So the other thing that's important is how you position yourself. So put your eyes right on your camera. A lot of people, when they're videotaping themselves, watch themselves as they conduct their video, and then it looks like they're looking down. So look right into your camera. First I position myself. I make sure that I'm sitting in a nice spot, but then I speak right directly into the camera, and that way your viewer feels like you're speaking directly to them. Another very interesting thing I learned in photography was the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds breaks up the screen into sort of like a tic-tac-toe grid. So I've asked Justine to place a grid over my face as I'm talking to you right now, so that you can see that my eyes fall on not only the middle section where the two vertical lines intersect with the horizontal lines, but my eyes are placed right like dead on the horizontal, the top horizontal line. So while rule of thirds is a little bit different, in photography, we like to put the interest in these little sort of intersection areas. In video, it's best to put your eye right across that horizontal line. And that way you're positioned really well. There's just a little bit of space between the top of your head, unless you have a real big bouffant hairdo, which I don't really recommend. But otherwise, it usually gives just a little space, and then it also gives a little bit of space for your torso. So I think it's a really nice place to position yourself. If you have any questions, just come on our Slack channel, throw a question in Let's Get Social, and I'll be happy to answer. All right, take care. See you in the next video.